Alrighty guys, like I said, up next we got the 9-foot tall air-blown inflatable head-turning scarecrow. Again, this was sold, I believe, at Big Lots as well, just like the Ghost was. At least for my local areas, that's where I remember getting them from. Another childhood one, and it's one of those things where, like the Ghost, after they wore out, we couldn't find one for a while. How many years later I found one. This thing is actually pretty perfect. Sadly, the head is wearing out. Everything else is good, but the head, the hat I should say, the hat is showing some see-through spots. But yeah, so it's funny, I don't like flex ceiling inflatables anymore, but if this thing went thin and the head, like if the head wore out because it's small enough, I would flip this inside out and seal it, but that's the only reason I'd do that. So unlike the Ghost, where the motor's at the bottom and it has this whole thing to balance on, this thing balances a little better because the motor's up top, which is not normal, but if you compare it with the Ghost, it makes sense. So now, unlike the Ghost, where the Pumpkin had the string holders, the Scarecrow side has them, and it's easier to use for because it will help the motor balance a little better. Again, I couldn't find a year on this thing. The manufacturer date is blank. So if anybody knows the years for both of them, please let me know. So without further ado, so both, I don't know if I said this with the Ghost, it has two zippers, one on Casper, one on the Pumpkin. Same with this, underneath the Pumpkin, and then up here on the Scarecrow's head. It's the only bad thing about the pull-out fans, you never know where stuff's gonna sit until it's inflated, because then it does that. But I mean, it comes up on its own, which is a good sign. Like I said, I just noticed some thin spots on the head. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna stake this guy down just because of the wind. So yeah, guys, there he is. Don't get me wrong, I like the Ghost a little better because, you know, there's bigger item that moves, but at the same time, I like this one better because it's not as much weight on the rotating mech. But yeah, so sadly, with this one, my gram didn't have it very long. She had the Ghost longer than this. This one, I think she used 2 years. And on the second year, between the motor burning up, it actually ripped. I want to say it ripped one of the string holders or one of the stake holders. I don't remember which, but yeah. It's perfect size, and this is one of those items you could use for either Thanksgiving or Halloween. Just depends on who you are and how you decorate and stuff like that. Like, so I'm not doing displays this year, but our family always eats at my grandparents', you know, for Thanksgiving. And tempted to take this and one of my turkeys out and do a mini Thanksgiving display. Just depends on time, that's all. But so yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.